Welcome back. I just wanted to do a video about an incense I created. I did not want to film the creation of the incense because I just wanted to maintain my quiet state of mind, so to speak, my focus and my concentration. So I didn't want talking in a video or anything like that to interrupt that process, and I have yet to learn how to do voiceovers in videos, so it is what it is. So I made this incense, and it's not a lot in there, and it's in honor of Demeter, and I have a picture of her there. Let's see if I can zoom into the picture. So I found this image online, and it was the closest resemblance of her that I imagine in my mind. This is why I'm not using the card in the Goddess Oracle deck as my focal image of her. But I did want to briefly come and speak about this incense that I created and what's in it. So, I used myrrh resin as a resins act as almost like binders, I want to say, in a way, but I used like 1 part myrrh, and I ground the incense, but if you can see, I didn't grind it to like a powder. I actually prefer my incenses like this, like kind of chunky. So I used 1 part myrrh, 2 parts lemon verbena, and these are herbs that are sacred to Demeter, as well as they have properties of purification, protection, and love. 1 part blue vervain, and I used 1 part orange peel. Orange blossom is sacred to Demeter as well, or herb that corresponds with Demeter. And mint also, so I put 4 mint leaves in here, and I ground those up. I ground the mint leaves up pretty fine, almost like a powder consistency, almost. And I used this incense burner, which is a small incense burner. It's sand soap, and you can see here the remnants of the ash. Let's see if I can read it. So I use rice ash, and I put that over the charcoal to help slow the burning of the incense, but also it doesn't give it that burnt smell as it does when you put it directly on the charcoal. And I used the Japanese charcoal, and they're small. These are small rectangular discs. They have bigger discs. I think they're more square, but it's here, a small rectangle disc. And I like that, how you typically will light your charcoal with, and wait till it turns white before adding the incense. Once it turns white, I then put the rice ash on, which is a Japanese rice ash. And then I add the incense to burn, and this incense has a wonderful, wonderful smell. You can get that smell of the lemon verbena. Oh, and 1 ingredient I forgot to add. Let you know, I added 4 drops of clove oil, essential oil, and I would suggest adding the amount of drops you feel right adding, or gives that balance of scent that is right to you. So it has that clove smell, but it has that scent of the lemon verbena. It burns very nicely. All the scents just seem to come together. So that's the ratio, in effect, I used. Actually, I would say maybe even the myrrh resin before ground, it's like 1 part, but ground up, it's gonna look less than the 1 part. So, and I keep it in this little bottle here. And then I have my candle, my spirit candle, which I have carved symbols that are important to me on here. And here is a tea light candle that I also had carved a symbol on, and well, you can't see now because it's burnt down pretty much, but and then I added a few drops of clove essential oil and myrrh essential oil to this candle. And I actually intend to make a candle in honor of Demeter, so hopefully I get to do that this weekend. I'm not going to film the process because I've never really made candles before, so I can't give like a tutorial, you know. The crystals I usually have up here I put away because of my baby. They're small, so I don't want to put it in her mouth. And like this I move to my main altar, and this I move to a shelf up here and in the back where she can't reach it. And the candles, I'll probably move those too, but there's not much she can do with it except for break the candle holder, but you know. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I used this gold fabric as a representation of Demeter. It's a very earthy color, so to speak, or at least the most earthy color I possess. And so it's a representation of wheat or grain or the harvest. So today I had used my incense as an offering to her, but other offerings could be like any kind of grain or even rice or fruits, something that's harvested would be good offerings. But I keep the crystals, and it's not easy to open this drawer actually, as you can see, but it's a little side drawer here. So I keep them in here, so when I'm ready to work with her again, I'll just pull them out and put them around. But it's not easy to open, and you don't even know it's there. So I keep the crystals in there, and she's not usually in the room without me or my husband here. So yeah, and he knows this is like my sacred area. This, all of this, and here. So you know, he knows to keep her away. So, but yeah, so this is my Demeter incense, and I don't make incense often. I actually have not made it in incense in years. I just started to restock some of my supply, so I bought a few herbs from Mountain Rose Herb, and like the mint is from a mint plant I have, and yeah, so that's it. So thank you for watching, and blessed be.